Alright, hello everyone. Today is going to be a meta discussion and also a little bit of mental preparation for the future of Umamusume. We will now talk about a very popular strategy, which is the double debuffer comp. What this comp has in terms of advantages is that it allows you to basically do a all eggs one basket team comp. If the egg is so damn strong that you can just win with that thing 90% of the time, and it almost has no other competition in terms of the consistency of winning and the way it wins, then that strategy can just allow you to full focus all resources and time into this one ace while you dump all the rest of your resources into dominators. And those dominators take very little resources, giving you plenty of time to go and relax afterwards. Right? So this is the double dominator team comp. And this comp is going to be even more popular, especially after the release of a very notable character with a less than notable card. So we will talk about that character, which is going to be your Summer Ghost Ship. Summer Ghost Ship is an incredibly powerful parent. This horse by herself, as an awakening skill, as an actual ace, is complete horse. You will never actually use this horse. She has a very funky gimmick, which is Adventures of 564. This allows her to basically activate 2 random rare skills after the 50% distance mark. This will let you use your innate experience and your elated, which happen to be long and medium, so they are not exactly on the same track. So this is something that is very unique to her, because you know she's Ghost Ship and she has some very funky stuff. But what happened is that someone took this Ghost Ship's unique and inherited it into their debuffers and their team trail horses and discovered the nuclear bomb. This is basically 564's inherited version, which is activating 1 random ghost skill after the distance rate of 50 and ignores all conditions. Now imagine if we slap that onto our dominator horse. Always locked to medium. I wish I could debuff on a long CM. Well, now you can. Adventures of 564 will straight up ignore the fact that you are on a long CM, or even a mile CM, or even a sprint CM, or even a dirt CM. Everything does not matter when it comes to 564. If you have a random ghost skill that I can proc, I will proc it for you. That is the power of Adventures of 564. Keen Eye is another notable ghost skill that also is a little bit weird from the source. The source is from the Ghost City speed card, which came out very early in the lifespan of Umamusume and went very unnoticed. Right? It is a friendship bonus of 20% card with basically no specialty priority. So at that point in time, it was completely worthless. However, when you look at it again, you can see for yourself it has a very interesting gold recovery. This was actually a gold recovery back then, but a recent buff made it into decreased current speed by 0.2, right? And this skill is basically the other skill that you can use on a medium CM or a mile CM. For example, if you were on a medium CM and you shot your Dominator bullet, Ghost Ship tells you, hey, I happen to have this other ghost skill that can help to reduce your speed again by 0.2, but it's locked to mile, but I'm Ghost Ship, so I don't care. So here you go, another bullet to shoot everyone else on the field. This is a very stupidly strong strategy to nuke current speed for your enemies with basically a double whammy of debuffs. And hey, you can do it twice. You can literally just put Dominator Keen Eye and Dominator Keen Eye on 2 of your slots and then put in your super duper strong, consistent, very good horse as your main ace. Or maybe you want to put your favorite horse, your Oshi, as that one slot. That also works. Literally, there is literally no problem with throwing double Dominator with Keen Eye and then throwing anything in the middle as long as you have made it pretty good. As long as you've made it pretty good, that horse is going to be able to win very easily. And this strategy, as we all know, will take very little resource for making the Dominators and also allow you to basically put all your resource into your main character, allowing them to be very strong and then buffed by nuking everyone else. And other people can do that strategy to you. And what happens now is that we have a case of basically where everyone has a nuclear bomb in their hands, and it's just whether you are willing to use that nuclear bomb to prevent another person from firing their nuclear bomb at you. If this guy shoots you with 0.2, 0.2, 0.25, 0.25, boom, and you never shoot him back, who do you think is going to win? Literally, who do you think is going to win when both of you are shooting at each other? In Umamusume JP, debuffers are one of the most popular strategies. The most popular debuffer is literally Grass Wonder for that reason, right? Everyone has her, everyone just slaps a Dominator on her, everyone gives her Ghost City, Ghost skill, and boom, you're done. That's it. Now you have a nuclear bomb in your hands, and hell, why not add another one? Agnes Tachyon, or Symboli Rudolph, or anyone else. Just slap another one and just shoot everyone in the lobby, right? That is the new way of creating your debuffers, right? Now, what are the decks going to look like for crafting these nuclear bomb decks? Well, it's actually very, very cheap and accessible, which is even worse for everyone because it means that everyone can make a nuclear bomb in their backyard. All you need to do is just borrow or have a 0 LB Go City. You only use it just to get Keen Eye, and you are done with step 1. The next step is to try to get every single hesitant through a mixture of cards, of which a lot of them are very, very accessible. You can even use the R Symboli Rudolph card in order to just get additional sources of the hesitant hint. And to just get even more skills from blowing up some fireballs, why not just go to Alharu? And then you can go and max out the wit, get a little bit of power, hell, maybe not even needed because you're just going to be at the back anyway, so who cares, right? Just max the wit, get the hints, boom. Now you are able to basically fire a bunch of debuffs. You don't even need to win really, you are not meant to win, so just nuke your speed. Your stamina, who really cares? Right? Just buy all the debuffs and now bang, 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 done, finish. Debuffer nuclear bomb has been created. And all you need to do is inherit the Ghost Ships 564. So to answer the question, hey, do you need to get the Ghost Ship horse itself? No. There is no restriction to inheriting this horse for the rest of your life. There's literally no restriction. It's not like Stay Gold in modern day JP where you must evolve the skill to pass it down or anything like that. No, this horse can just be borrowed permanently. And guess what? Other people, when they make the horse parent for you, they probably will just give you all the hesitant inheritance for you. So that means that you can straight up, as a F2P'er, just borrow this horse made by another guy who also wants to do debuffing, and he made the parent for debuffing on this summer Ghost Ship, allowing you to cut a lot of grinding time for yourself and a lot of money that you might have to spend to go and pull this banner. And then after that, you'll be able to make your own nuclear bombs with your 5 borrows a day, and for sure, a debuffer can be completed in 5 borrows a day. Alright, I assure you of that. That's why they are so low effort. All you need to do is just aim for as many hesitants as possible, and also aim for all of your gold skills, your Keen Eye and your Dominator, and then aim for maximum wit, and boom, you are basically 90% done with that debuffer already. That is why it's super easy, super accessible, and also super popular, right? So you must get used to seeing these horses in your lobby, and you may want to prepare a few of these just in case you need to pull out the big guns and shoot the other people so you can squeeze your way into A finals. So this is a little bit of a warning and preparation for the upcoming Ghost Ship Summer meta, right? As of now, what are the common horses that you will see used with this Summer Ghost Ship debuffer hell? It is going to be your Xmas Oguri, who is one of the most consistent winners and one of the most powerful for the medium CMs, but we will also see it with Kopano Riki. In Dirt CM, Kopano Riki is almost undefeatable because she is just an insanely powerful dirt horse, and she will dominate very, very long, and she's even still relevant till this day in modern day JP Dirt CMs. That is how strong this Kopano Riki character is, and so on Dirt CMs, which only happen once or twice a year, you will definitely see Kopano Riki and 2 Dominators, whether she be Pace Chaser, whether she be Frontrunner, she is Kopano Riki regardless, and so she is a Demon Lord regardless, right? Then after that, what are the other horses that you may see this popular strategy with? Neo Universe for medium, Sakura Laurel for long, maybe Narita Brian Blaze for long as well, and so on and so forth, right? Later on, in the modern day JP, you will see it with Orphe, you will see it with Still in Love, you will see it with Admire Groove, and so on and so forth. But by then, there will also be additional characters with buffs, and those buff characters can sometimes win, so people will sometimes pivot over to those and play something like Sounds of Earth to go and buff everyone, or Neo Universe Autumn, because those characters can also win and also buff their character. So they are the opposite of debuffers, which shoot everyone to make their main character win. Now these characters are side characters who can win, but they also buff their main character so that the main character can win more, right? So that is the future of Umamusume. Hopefully this has helped you to understand what you are going to get into and whether or not you should keep playing the way that you are currently playing, right? Even I am tempted to make nuclear bombs myself with how easy it is and with how F2P-ish friendly is going to be to use this kind of strategy to just squeeze all my way into A finals, right? So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Any other questions, please go through the Discord community. Those people are very, very competent already and they will be able to help you out very, very well. Or you can go through my Ko-fi DMs if you need to direct message me, or just join me on the Twitch and live streams for YouTube and Twitch, and we will be able to also try to answer your questions, hopefully. Alright, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.